The next thing I was going to say is, what are you looking for in leadership? Because that's also something that should be communicated.
I 1,000% agree with that.
Mm-hmm. That should be communicated. And if you don't know what you're looking for in leadership, then ultimately he don't even know the best way to lead you. You're just going to go wherever he's going in the first place. Exactly. So maybe he does have a plan for himself, but he don't know how to plan for you, because this is two people coming together.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
And let me tell you, I'm married for a lot of years now. Not more than a lot of people, but a decent amount of years. We still working on that part. It's always going to be something
that's an everyday thing.
It's an everyday thing. You're always trying to find out new ways, like, how can I best care for her, or best understand how to lead her. Like, that's an ever evolving thing.
Let me tell you something I did today. I was really pretty proud about it. My wife laughed at me. So whenever we get ready to go somewhere, my wife she'll pack my bag for me. So I tried to kind of pack her bag a little bit. How'd I do, babe?
She
was like, "Don't do that again." But I'll try. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to.
But yeah, you get. It comes with time, and it comes with understanding. That's the thing. The relationship that a lot of these people want, they want it out the gate, and it's just like that. That's not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't happen out of the gate. Now, for some people, it may click better in the beginning than for some others, right? But a lot of the great relationships that these people are aspiring to have, or to keep, that they're looking at to have, that's relationship that takes time and dedication and understanding of the other person. Because you want your knight in shining armor off rip, but he don't even know how to be your knight, and you don't know how to be his damsel in distress, or whatever you want to be, or his strong woman, right? You don't know what each other wants fully. You just know, hey, I like the things that he likes, whatever we don't want to court here, but you're not going to see that. So people's expectation of what marriage should be, especially people in the world now, it's such a playful thing, and just kind of goes into what the video you were talking about earlier, which we'll probably get into now. But yeah, let me start.
Because I didn't get into this yet.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the thing was, a woman would submit if a man had a mission, and if he don't have a vision for them, then that's when she gets added to the account. And I'm like, yeah, that could be true. Mm-hmm. Like you said, that could be true. But me and my wife was talking about it, and it really brought something up to me. It's like, why are you with this man?
I was gonna go there too.
Why are you? Why are you? If he has no vision,
nothing.
Why are you with him? Like, instead of saying you make me this way, let's pause. Let's take it back. That's why we gotta start having accountability.
Yeah. You weren't sold into slavery. You had a decision.
Man? Mm-hmm. And I think that's a lot of times the issue is we're with people we shouldn't be with off rip. Let's start with that. And that's when I'm like, it takes accountability. We got to start having accountability when it comes to relationships. You got to ask yourself, why have I been in 5 relationships that didn't work? Because after a while, the common denominator is starting to be me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we got to start having those honest conversations with ourselves. Yeah. And I know someone's like, yeah, but they can lie, they can trick you. Yeah, they can. And that's when you say, I got to start doing even more investigation.
Exactly.
Because it don't take long to find out if somebody has a mission.
Wait. They can lie and trick you. At least you can get lied and tricked, though.
Because some people ain't get lied and tricked.
Because there's so many people as you didn't get lied to. He didn't have a mission before.
He never had
it off rip.
Yeah.
And you still went with it.
You didn't get tricked. He didn't say this is what I'm striving for, and then you got into a relationship and realized he's not striving for it.
When the girl asks the guy, what are we? He say, we just chilling.
Yeah.
Then 5 years later, don't be mad
when
that
you
he
just
ain't
chilling.
Married you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. He told you off rip. So I really think that, I know it sounds cool to blame the other person for why you're this way or that way, but we need to take accountability.
Yeah. And that's a double-edged sword, because men go through the same thing dealing with women.
Yeah.
The same exact thing. It might be a little more likely that men are a little bit more aware and they just decide to put up with it anyways, but we go through the same thing.
Case in point, if a girl has 3 kids from 3 different men and all 3 of those men ain't nothing, and you be like, dang, she getting lied to. But if a man has 3 kids from 3 different women and all 3 of those women were just deadbeat mothers, and now he's stuck with 3 kids, you would look at him like, bro, why you keep picking
these terrible
women?
Exactly.
That's what you would. It wouldn't be no, oh, I feel bad for you. It'd be like, this is the 3rd woman that dropped off the kid and said, I'm not coming back. Where's the accountability?
Exactly.
That's weird. That's really weird.
We got to start taking accountability.
And so part of the reason why I asked, like, did you get that from someone who's a Christian, is because the Christian faith, it lays out things in a way that makes it easier for you to be or have what you want in a relationship. It says that, like, y'all all right over there?
Yeah, his phone like making noise or something.
Okay.
All right, we're here. We're good. Let's get it.
Sorry about that.
All right, so like Scripture lays out ways that a man should behave, ways that a woman should behave. Says things like, if a man is not providing for his own family,
he's worse than an unbeliever.
You know what I'm saying? You have denied the faith if you're not doing this. And that whole passage is actually about giving to people, how you should be giving. And then there's a portion in that passage that says, in fact, you should be taking care of your family, like your family, and especially your immediate family. Mm-hmm. So like your aunties and uncles, and especially your own children, right?
Yes.
So that's what that passage is about, which just means Christian people get your money up so you can take care of your family. But anyways.
So let me jump into that right there. So as a woman, you see he's not able to provide like that. Don't entertain it. Don't do it. I don't care how handsome he is. I don't care how much potential he has. Wait till his potential becomes real.
Wait till he has a job that pays him $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's not a lot, but we can work with that. You can actually do something with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what level would you say? What level of woman would you say that advice is more strategically targeted for? For instance, I would say women that are our age, that are like later on in life, that most of them have a career to some degree or have something going for themselves, or maybe have children already. Like your list for what you should be looking for should be more vetted out. It should be a lot more. If you're younger, because I'm saying, like, there's younger couples that come together and neither of them really got. They may have a vision.
No.
But they don't have.
No, but you're right. Mm-hmm. One, they should have a vision. You should talk about your plan, and they should come. You should know that this person is a person of their word. So when they say, this is what I'm going to work on the next 5 years, you're a person of your word, and that's what you're going to work on the next 5 years. But even still, at 18, they should work.
Exactly.
They should work.
That's it. That's
like before, if you're going to get married at 18, that person should work.
Yeah, I would say this. By the time you're 16 years old, you're a person who does or does not have integrity. I'm not wondering, is that a thing that he might grow into or she might have integrity one day? Mm-hmm. You do or don't have it. You are or you're not a liar. You are a person of your word. So the kind of ways that a person should be is already there, even for young couples. Mm-hmm. As far as things like finances, maybe you're going to college. Cool, you don't have the money, but you're actively working towards the thing that brings you the money. If you're not in college, you should be actively working towards something that gives you what you need. If you're not doing that, if he's not doing that, then ladies, you gotta either wait for him or just move around altogether. He's just not the one. Mm-hmm. Because we're continuously, and people find reasons like, oh, we were really young, and to justify being with someone that they shouldn't be with because they were young. When the truth of the matter is, when you were 17, 18, you could tell the kind of person he was, and you knew that he wasn't going to work. You knew he was skipping class. You knew he wasn't in college. You knew all this stuff. Why did you waste your time with somebody that you knew was talking to a whole bunch of women?
Yeah, like, even now, I have a lot of female friends who, they'll be like, oh, I'm dating this guy, and he moved in with me. Oh, he don't have a place to stay. I'm sorry, but at our age, you can't date a man that don't... because a good man would not be looking to date. He would be looking
for a place to live,
to establish himself. Mm-hmm. So a good man would be like, I'm not in a position to date right now. Mm-hmm. The type of man that you want in your life. That's what he would be saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you. A person that does not have a place to live at our age, that's scary. Because that usually means something really bad happened.
Mm-hmm.
Either something really bad happened or they're too lazy. It's one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not suggest that, and I don't suggest people moving in with you. Period.
So,
but that's a whole nother.
We'll go on this because it's kind of like adheres to some of the other things as far as vetting real fast. So there was this video. This young lady who's just recently gone a little bit viral on social media in regards to she had an instance with her children being basically taken advantage of by her husband, who she was married to.
Woof.
And so the initial story was, she had been married to this man for so many years. They had 2 daughters. She had been taken advantage of within their marriage when they first got married a couple times, and then she found out that her daughters, one was, I believe, 4 and 2 years old, so small, were both being, and these are by their biological father.
Oh my god!
Both being, yeah. And so, crazy story. She goes on social media. She had a YouTube channel, or has a YouTube channel, talking about being a trophy wife, and like that was her content. And then this happened, it's just her bragging on her husband, on her situation, on how they came about, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of people who didn't follow her beforehand, which was the majority of us that found out the story, didn't know that, and were found out in context with the older video that she posted on how she got with the husband. And it's crazy stupid. And this is where accountability goes in. Although she is definitely the victim in what has happened to her and her children, it goes without saying. But her decision making to even allow this spirited type of person in their lives was terrible decision making. Not to say this is the 1-to-1 leading and this is her fault, because it's not her fault what actually happened, because somebody has to execute and make the decision to do something like that. But to protect yourself, you have to make sound decisions. For instance, if I get in my car and I never put my seatbelt on, I can drive the car, I can drive perfect, right? But and somebody hits me and I don't have my seatbelt on, there's going to be more damage that happens to me. Is it my fault that this person hit me? No. I drove perfectly fine. I did what I was supposed to do. But because I didn't make a sound decision to put my seatbelt on, and I didn't value safety first, then now I'm in more trouble than I would have been if I had left it on. So it's the same mentality.